welcome everyone to another episode of Court of Corvids. We have a lot to talk about. First of all, I would like to thank everyone that showed up last night to the charity stream for Jasper's game, where I ran a group of people through level 10 dungeon, which was really fun and also very, very chaotic. And it was funny because they're like, one of the people I was playing with was like, oh man, it's so great having a GM that's like their main point and goal isn't to just kill you and I was like
Wait, did they say that on the air?
Yes. Yeah, I was like yeah, that's because we're doing a charity, and if it was a charity I am a lot more I was being so loosey-goosey with rules.
Sure.
There was a sprite who's carrying a large size weapon because they thought it would be fun for flavor. And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? And then we also had
your duck monster.
Yeah, my geese hydra. We had a geese hydra.
That's cute.
Adorable.
Which, if anybody wants to know how to homebrew a goose hydra, I did already talk to Jake about this, and it's actually pretty complicated. You take the hydra stat block, and then you say that it has geese heads, and that's it.
Yep.
I thought you were going to be like, no, what creature is most like a single hydra head? So we compare that to the single goose. Find the difference.
No, you just say it has geese for heads.
Amazing.
Look, that is literally how this game works. You're like, I want to have a character that's or I want to have a villain that's similar to this, but looks completely different. Done.
Easy.
Yeah, that's how it works. But yes, thank you all so much for helping us donate and reaching. I think we ended up reaching in total yesterday. Not just us, it was like $2,100. I think I can't remember exactly how much it was.
Nice.
But yes, thank you all for that.
Whoa.
Yes, right.
Damn.
And then big announcement for Court of Corvids. Not this week, but next week, Jason Charles Miller will be joining us as a guest star. So stick around to come and see what havoc that's going to bring.
Yay!
That is the 23rd, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes. And then that's all I've got. So let's go around. We'll go with Molly. Molly, what do you got?
Wow. Hi, I'm Molly McIsaac. I play Moss the Magnificent. We are both she, her. You can find me across the internet at Molly McIsaac, except here on Twitch, which I have been neglecting terribly. You can find me under Night Glimmer. What I have not been neglecting is TikTok, because it combines my two favorite things, Mayu agrees, which is eating and being a fool on camera. So you can find me trying weird foods on TikTok at The Witch Review. That's REVUE. And today, after we do Court of Corvids, I'm actually going to be filming more where I try all of those pudding flipped things that are it's like Reese's and Yorkshire mint and M&Ms and I don't know. It's crazy. And then I also have another food series on that channel where I just try pickle flavored things. So if y'all ever are out and about and you find pickle flavored things, hit me up and send it to me, please. I will try it for science. Maya. Sorry. My brother is very excited.
Last night during the stream, someone was drinking out of a jar, and I saw it right at the corner of my eye. I stopped mid-show. I was like, are you drinking out of a pickle jar right now? And they were just like, yep.
I like that person.
Yeah, no, it was just so funny. It was so funny. Anyways, let's move over to Jonas.
Hello, my name is Jonas, they, them, and I play the Chameleon Gnome Dampier Storm Druid Robin, she, her. I'm on Twitter as @JonasNewhouse. I don't tweet from there very often, but I'm also in the band Glass Beach with William. I usually take this moment to grab my water bottle with the Glass Beach sticker on it, but it's somewhere else in the house. So, but yeah, in the band Glass Beach, we are on our last day right now of our second run of our abolish the police t-shirts that we did a while ago, almost a year ago if I remember right. We have a new line of those out in blue, and we are using that to raise money for a couple of organizations out in Minneapolis working towards abolition. and it's very, very cool. It's an incredible design. It's one of my like favorite designs we've ever put on merch. It's beautiful. And we're selling those off right now, and they're entering you into a raffle as well to get a glow in the dark record or a test pressing of our first album, signed by us, including the artist. That's like the big thing we have going on right now, and we're everywhere at Glass Beach Band. If you want to keep up with us, we are at Glass Beach Band anywhere that we can be. Website is glassbeach.band. That's me.
Awesome. William.
And for that, if you want to know, it's the link tree, linktree.ee/glassbeachband. If you go to that, the top link is the landing page for that. So
I'm pretty sure both of you are VIP'd, so if you put it into chat,
I'll do that while you talk, William.
Cool. Well, hi, I'm William, they, them, and I'm playing Remy Ashwillow, the Dampier Goblin Fighter, low-key detective, also they, them. And I've done shows for QueueTimes in the past. You can find Hijinks and Handlebars and Killer Set, both of those playlists, Hijinks and Handlebars, and also Hijinks in the End, and also Killer Set. That's all on the QueueTimes main YouTube channel, and those playlists named after what I just said. And then in the future, I'll do some more stuff or whatever. But I do a show on the Glass Beach Twitch channel every Saturday at noon Pacific called Listen Along, where I listen to the entirety of albums in a single sitting to gush about them and talk about how much I love them. And so far, I've been extremely fortunate to have on the creators of those albums every single time that I've done it. So I've had, the most recent one was Cheek Face. If you're not familiar with Cheek Face,
they're
it's
so
like
good.
It's like a slightly more monotone. I'm giving an extremely pared down pitch here. Extremely like a little bit more monotone, still very funky and fun cake, but with extremely funny and political lyrics.
They're very fun band.
That's my pitch of it. The lyrics are amazing. The choruses are all super catchy. They have a new song that just came out.
Very like
a new
Elvis
song that
Costello
just came out that's called "We Need a Bigger Dumpster," or we're going to need a bigger dumpster. And the chorus is like, I took this stuff, I threw it in the dumpster, I lit it on fire. Now the dumpster's on fire. Now we need a bigger dumpster and more matches. And like, it's just like ridiculous things like that. Anyway, that's all. So check that stuff out. Upcoming, I'm gonna have Pink Shift on, which is funny because I had them on for Killer Set, and I've got them on. Interestingly enough, it's easier to get bands to come onto a show when you're not trying to get the whole band, and when you are just asking them to talk about their own music. So pretty easy, a lot of fun. Jonas put the link in the chat for the Abolish It Please shirts and everything in the raffle. By the way, the raffle prizes, there's a winner and a runner-up, and the winner gets two vinyl. You get the test press and the glow-in-the-dark vinyl, and then the runner-up gets a glow-in-the-dark vinyl, which the test press, there were only 20 of those made, period. Wow. And the glow-in-the-dark, there were only 100 of those made, period. And they won't be getting another run. So cool stuff. That's all. Thanks, everyone.
Awesome. That leaves us to Krug.
I'm Krug playing Krugu, Clawgel, the dying one puddle of liquid. I'm he, him, and my character is probably going to be considered an object pretty soon. So that's...
So would it be it?
Yeah. So that's where I'm at with this campaign. Remember, this isn't a educational live stream. This is a home game, just like your home game. Sometimes we get stuff wrong. Sometimes we change the rules because you're allowed to do that. It's not on a computer. It's not enforced by any rules that are written down in code anywhere. It's literally, you're just talking with your friends. So you just say whatever you want. It's great.
I mean, technically we play by the rules because the rules say don't follow the rules. So
it's true.
They don't say verbatim. Don't follow the rules.
You don't have to follow the rules. That'd be funny. There's one page devoted to just the words "don't follow the rules." And
it says rule number 1: don't follow rules. Rule number 2: fuck the police. So like
rule number 3: nobody talks about Fight Club. Right?
Well, then that defeats the rule.
I know. Well, what are you gonna do?
If you say, anyways. Jonas, would you like to say something since you have your hand raised?
I just like to do that for attention now and then. it worked 2 for 2. So
There you go. So let's do a little bit of a whoop back to where we all are, which is Krug is a puddle of goo and gore and viscous slime. As you can see, bones sticking through it as it lays as in a puddle on the ground. Remy, you are on the other side in the cloak itself, and everyone else is standing around.
No.
What's the status of Cloaky?
Cloaky is inside freaking the fuck out.
Inside the cloak still?
Yeah.
So I still can't contact him?
You haven't tried yet.
But this is an illusion, right? You've got an illusion on you illusioned this in front of us.
One more clarification. When Krug came out, was he Krug or was he Cloaky Krug?
He was a pile of goo.
Puddle.
Okay. But there was no point where he was solid.
Anyone outside of the portal has not seen Krug in a solid form.
All right. Okay.
No.
Is Jello a solid form?
No. It's not Newtonian. Oh God! I've broken Krug. I killed him. He's gone. Remy, are you in there? Are you okay? Remy, can we hear you? Can you hear us? Oh no!
No, I can hear you. It sounds like something really bad happened. Can somebody get Krug? Well, you can't hear me.
You can't. Yeah.
No,
you can't hear.
No. Yeah. No.
Hey, Cloaky, the one who looks like Krug here. It sounds like something bad has happened. Do you want me to throw a bead at your feet now?
No. What I would like you to do is I'd like you to leave my cloak and stay out of it because I feel that you're going to grab me and throw me through or throw a bead down, and both of those sound horrible right now.
Well, okay, I just threw Krug through the ceiling.
Yes, and you can see Krug right there as he points up to like.
Oh, that's him?
No. Krug,
Yeah.
Krug, can you hear us, Krug?
Krug, you don't hear them.
Yeah, what's Krug feeling right now? What's
probably
we'll
nothing. Get there. We're gonna get there.
All right.
We're gonna get there. We're not there yet.
Moss, this is truly disgusting, Krug. I think that you should really pull yourself together.
Moss, he's dead. He's gone. He's putty. He's mush. He's something I've never conceived of before. Moss,
well, you know, he's just a different form. You turn into different forms and
Robert,
you don't die.
I turned into other. I maybe that for like a second, but I know what I'm doing. I turned myself into a squirrel or something. This is an accident, a mistake, and I did it. Doctor, yes.
Robin, do you have status?
Yes.
Can you give me status on Krug right now?
Oh my God, safe to touch? Do you think? I don't care. Yes.
You touch this like viscous goo, and you cast status.
Yeah, which tells me any conditions it's under.
Dying 1.
Okay.
Stun 3.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Fatigued 4.
Okay. Bad off. Not dead.
There's a couple here that I didn't know about. Let me just write them down.
Okay. It's not so bad, Doctor. Stunned, dying for sure. So we might need to act fast. Cannot move. And not feeling well. Whatever is left to have feeling in there. If that's not clear.
Dr. Radman, okay, we can't move him. We don't know how it'll affect him. I'm gonna go grab some stuff and I'll be right back. And
okay.
They turn and start running out, and all of a sudden you hear a scream. You hear their scream.
No. God. Moss, watch Krug. God. I'm gonna run out and see what's going on.
No problem.
As you go out, you see that there are two. What's the best way to describe them? Do you remember a long time ago I described those scarecrows to you with the pumpkin heads and these look a little bit more well put together, but they have the same pumpkin head and they are moving forward, more humanoid bodies as they have swords in their hand as they start moving towards you.
No. I pull out a talkie box that and just reach out to Arturo. Arturo, scarecrows, we need reinforcements at Dr. Ravna's office.
You hear the sounds of like blades and stuff like that going. Yeah, kind of aware of that.
Okay, Krug's a putty. Fuck. Sorry, that's sorry. Robin hangs up. Doctor, I forget. Do you fight?
Yes, sort of. Not. I haven't prepared any spells that are combative. But I can help a little bit.
Okay. Well, I think this is a fight. Moss, we're gonna need your attention. There are bads out here.
Ooh, something that isn't goo.
Yeah.
By goo. Should I put Goo Krug in like a bucket or something?
Don't touch him. Do not touch him. Don't move him. We can't do it. Just keep one eye on Krug. I'll back up. We each keep one eye on Krug, one eye on the bads. Oh God.
Okay. Well, I can't do fire things because my love is still. Wait, can I actually now that he's in the cloak? And Moss grabs the cloak and attempts to shoot fire.
Remy, you see as Krug Clokey levitates into the center, and you can see his arms moving out and his fingers stretching, and you see the lava from the walls pulling towards him.
Be careful. I'm still in here.
I would get out as quickly as you can. As the lava starts to cover his hands and move up his arm and over his shoulders, you can see the lava coming up and covering up his legs all the way up.
Okay. Remy takes out a bead and throws it on the ground.
For yourself?
Yeah.
Or under him?
Under me.
Oh, wait. Where were you keeping that? I got all the ones out of your pockets and the other ones and the ones in your mouth. Tell us where you were keeping that.
You
have to tell us or you don't have it. You have to say the word of where it was or you don't have that bead. You have a rock you found inside the portal. What is it, William?
Well, William can technically just fly out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can just fly out. That's true. I forgot I had fly on. I forgot you tapped me for fly. I'll fly out. It's all fine. I was going to say I had a bead in my butthole.
Yeah, we know you were. But you didn't. And we know
But I want you to know that I do have the feat experienced smuggler.
It's true, actually. It would make a lot of sense. It's we just need to know where you smuggled it, because I checked the places we can talk about on Twitch.
Your prisoner pocket is where you kept it.
That's my background.
Yeah,
that's my background. I fly out. I didn't have a bead. Don't worry, everybody. I didn't have a bead.
Remy, bats in the hallway.
I fly out of the cloak. Womb.
Yep. Yeah, you land out of the cloak.
Fly out of the cloak womb?
The womb is in like onomatopoeia.
You go,
as you feel your power restoring back to you, Moss, as the like you can feel the fire at your fingertips, ready to go.
Oh, my darling, I don't know if you can hear me, but as much as I love having you out here, it feels great to be coursing with your power again in a different way.
No, I just got back out here.
I'm never stopping.
Remy, don't listen, just fight. Hallway.
As you feel that, you can actually start to see Krug's body smoke and bubble like it was on a plate or something that was cooking it.
God.
Wait, am I noticing that, or is Robin noticing that?
Anyone that's in the room can notice that. So.
Yeah, I'm noticing that.
Krug appears to be turning into a pancake.
Yeah. God. Just give him some room. Just step away and be ready to jump out of something. Oh God, Krug, I'm so sorry.
So I would like all of you to roll me your perception for your initiative.
100%. It's a good idea. Okay, so I
natural 20. Why?
Nice. You have the power of boyfriend.
I have the
no-
power of boyfriend and cloaky on my side.
Really quick, I know that I used fly on Remy
Correct.
last session. Can you think of any other time I would have used like a heal spell or a haste spell in this day, or did I just forget to reset them after yesterday?
I don't think you used any.
There's been like no situations. Okay, cool. Then this is all from the day before. Cool. I'm only done one spell slot, and I used status. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, because the only person that was in combat was Krug and Clokey.
Yeah.
Or not in combat, but you were out
In initiative or in
yeah.
in a situation.
Yeah.
Okay. 5 plus. I have 20 total.
Okay.
I also have 20 total.
Who's got the higher dex?
That's a good question, actually.
Mine is +2 at 14.
Mine is where? Oh, in build about. Mine is +2 at 14. You can have it.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh wait, actually, I'm gonna haste you. I should take it.
Yeah, you take it.
Okay. All right.
Also, you can still fly.
Oh shoot, that's awesome.
All right. And I'm gonna just put Krug in initiative.
Why?
He's got to roll for his
Got
dying
death
condition.
saves.
The death saves.
So what we're gonna say is, Moss, you as you start your turn, you see these clay soldiers with pumpkin heads turning the corner, blocking the door, swords at the ready. What would you like to do?
Fucking light them on fire. Oh wait, no, that's making Krug boil. Do the non-cloaky fire. Wait, did we discern if I can use heal on these dudes or not? Are they considered undead?
They're the constructs. I think we figured out.
Yeah, I don't think heal hurts them.
No.
I also
but
don't
they're
think
made
heal
of straw
heals
still,
them.
right?
Tag nabbit.
They're made of straw still. Like they look like they are made.
No,
out of
clay.
Oh,
They're
they're not.
clay.
Clay. Okay, cool. So we
wait.
Yeah,
shouldn't
it's
expect
clay with
fire
pumpkin head.
weakness.
Yeah, clay would make them turn into nice little sculptures.
Yeah, it would harden them, and then Remy can just like punch them and shatter.
Yeah, so I want that sounds cool as hell. I want to do produce flame.
Okay.
Let's see.
William, what's the term? Bake.
Bake.
You did ceramics in college, right? We bake them.
You put them in the kiln and
Yeah, the kiln.
Didn't you say bake? Is that what you call it? You bake it?
I don't know that I ever said I baked any of my pots, but
What did you do?
We just said it was firing them.
Yeah,
Fired
you
it.
fired it.
Ah, yes.
It's a piece of cake to bake.
Fire it like a
cake.
sexist employee.
Whoa, what?
I love that
Get 'em out.
I, Jake, and Murphy Pop all said fire at the same time. Fire them. Like, oh, yeah, you fire them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I need to roll to hit?
Yeah. Produce flame, I think, is to if you throw and do it. Let me pull it up.
I really need to figure out how to get this PDF to show me like the full yellow thing. It only shows me like a small box. I can't scroll down it. So
What I'm gonna do next time is I'm actually gonna send you a path builder. Now that it's on the web,
Cool.
and it's way easier. So it is a 30-foot range, and you produce a small ball of fire. Yeah, you make a spell attack.
Okay, that's a D20, right?
Mm-hmm.
17
Total.
What is it plus?
Your spell.
My spell. DC.
Not your DC. The thing that's next to it. Spell.
Oh, DC base.
No.
It's
So
like spell attack modifier or something.
spell
like that.
attack. Yeah.
Next to, no.
What's your DC?
My spell DC is 22.
Okay, so it's a 12. So it's plus 12.
Okay. So 17 plus 12 is 29.
Okay,
Wait.
that hits.
Hell yeah.
And it
Yeah.
does 1d4 the melee. It does 1d4 plus your spellcasting modifier. And you are 6th level, right? Everyone's 6th level?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, wait. 7th level.
7th level. So that means you're actually going to be doing 3d4 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Okay, so plus 12.
No, spellcasting modifier is gonna be a 4.
Oh, okay. All right. I only have 1d4 up here, so I'm gonna roll it 3 times. Let's go. 1 is 4.
Okay.
4. 2.
10 plus 4 is 14, so 14
Yep.
damage total.
Okay. That is 2 actions. What would you like to
Shield.
do with your last? You of all people. You of all people.
What? I'm not squishy.
What would you like to do for your last action?
Moss, Horny, Remy, Chaos Incarnate, Krug, Goo, Robin, Ball of Panic.
Listen, Moss is many things other than horny. She's also
Currently, I don't know about that.
yeah. Well, she's a megalomaniac, narcissistic future queen of hell.
Gorgeous.
Totally gorgeous.
Talented.
Talented beyond belief.
Are you going to do anything else with your turn or no?
Beloved. Why
Shield, because that was a 2 action, right?
Yep.
Okay, so shield.
It is
You
one
like that,
of
William?
it is
Yeah.
one of these clay creatures' turn.
Gold,
As-
dang it.
As it moves up, it's going to move to the first person it sees, which is going to be Remy. And they're going
I
to
mean, better me than I think
Than
Robin
either,
or
yeah.
Moss,
Oh,
honestly.
100%.
Or Dr. Ravna, who's also I don't know. Dr. Ravna can handle himself. There's a whole episode about it.
20 to hit. I'm gonna say no.
It does not.
Okay, and second attack.
What if
I
you-
feel
Oh
like
my-
Power Rangers right now.
Oh my
Like
god!
all these putty creatures.
21, not gonna hit. All right,
Not gonna hit.
I
No.
rolled terrible. That brings us to Robin.
Okay. Doctor, not touching. Do you think healing the Krug matter is also a bad idea? Probably, with what we know.
We have no idea. I haven't even been able to look at him.
Yeah. Oh God. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. I'll just be ready to take a risk again, I suppose. God, Remy, please make this quick. Haste.
Boom.
Cute.
And Robin's gonna like just turn to Krug and the Krug putty and be like, Krug, I'm so sorry. Listen, if this happened to anyone else, I would be far more concerned, because you, Krug, I know can handle this. You've always been destined, Krug, to become putty and reform from it, bounce back, be yourself again. You can do it, Krug. Guidance. If he can use it, I don't know.
We'll find out when we get there. That's your whole turn, correct?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Remy, your turn.
Yeah, Remy, after getting like swiped at twice and then getting haste put on them, they do a little knuckle crack and are like, okay. Here we go. I do need to ask an out of character question. I remember not having my sword, I believe, in the last session. And then I
Correct.
remember saying I needed to go get it. Does anybody remember if I did do that?
Yes, you did. Yes,
yeah.
you went and got it. Yeah, yes, you went and got your sword.
I think so. Yeah. I mean,
You were
'cause
keeping
I
it
did
with
that
that
in-
marble.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, this will be, let's hope. For right now, I've got the sword. If we need to retcon all of this later, no.
This whole session.
This whole session. If we need to retcon this whole session, you know. Anyway, yeah, so Remy's going to attack the one right in front of them.
Okay.
Coming in with a swipe. And that's going to be a despicable number. 37.
That is a critical hit.
Nice. Nice. Oh, I love it. I love to critically hit. And that's not terrible for the damage. So let's see. That is 22 plus 7. That is 29. Times 2. Oh, this one's tripping me up. Help. 58.
What was
50, it's 29 times 2.
Yes, so that's going to be 58.
Oh, was I right?
Yeah.
Huh. I guess it didn't trip me up. My brain, for some reason, was like, that can't be right. Okay, cool. So 58 damage for that first attack.
Mm-hmm.
And I have my weapon specialization for that. So this person is now, that putty is flat-footed now
Okay.
until my next turn. So I'm going to take another attack at this putty, maybe. Actually, is it just the one right in front of me and then like another one off to the side, or like
There's one further behind that hasn't moved. It's like at the doorway. It hasn't moved in yet.
Oh, okay. Cool. Then I'm just going to take another attack on this one.
Okay.
Because I was thinking, no. Yeah. That's probably fine. Going in for the other attack. Ba-bam! That's less. This won't be a critical, but it'll still hit, I think. I don't know what these things AC is. That's gonna be 24.
Well, because it is flat-footed, you now hit.
Oh, good. Well, we know a little bit more now. So coming in with that second attack, and that's going to be 20 damage total.
Okay.
And then it's still up, so I'm gonna attack it for a third time. I'm just gonna do it, and that's not bad. But with a -10, that ends up being 21.
Does not hit.
Dang. Okay. Cool. Fair enough. Okay. And then can I move so that I am between like
You've attacked 3 times.
Yeah, but I have haste.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Can I like tumble through this putty and end up? I want to be like between the two of them.
You can move around them. You can tumble too. Tumbling requires a roll, or you can move around it.
Sure, I'll move around it then.
Cool.
That's all right. I think I have a thing for tumbling through. I think
Do
it's
you?
a part of my bouncy goblin.
Oh, okay. Well, then you can tell me what that is, because it is important.
You also gain a +2 circumstance bonus to checks to tumble through a foe space. Yeah, so I could do that. I could tumble through. Would it make much of a difference?
Maybe.
Sure, let's do it. I'll do an acrobatics check. I'll tumble through.
Yeah, you
I'll do
spread the
it.
speed during the movement. You can try and move through a space of one enemy, attempting an acrobatics check against the reflex DC. As soon as you try to enter their speed, you can tumble through using a climb, fly, swim, or another action instead of stride. In this, if you succeed, you move through the enemy space, treating the square as if it were difficult terrain. If you don't have so basically this is more for when you're trying to get through someone that's blocking a door. So it's really like in this situation, it's not really going to matter.
If I have to go through them. Okay, and I don't need to, so I'll just walk around. I just want to get between them.
Okay. They're going to make an attack of opportunity against you.
If I don't even leave their
Correct.
Oh,
if you move whatsoever around them.
Move.
Yeah.
I see. Well, let's do it. I guess they have attack of opportunity.
29.
29 hits. And it would hit even if I had my shield. So I don't want to hear anything, Jason or Dayton or
I lolled very roll.
I love that. That was
Did you just have a stroke?
It's okay.
Flip it.
Are you okay?
12. You're gonna take 12 points of damage. I can't even repeat what I just did. Like, like in my head, I'm like, I can't even repeat. Like,
you load very roll.
Yeah, I can't do it. Anyway, all right, that is your entire turn, correct?
Yes.
Dr. Ravna is going to go over to Krug and just try to understand what the hell's going on, because they believe that you are the high priority in this situation.
Good triage, Doctor.
Yeah. They're like they rolled exceptionally well, and they take a moment and go, whatever you do, do not cast heal on Krug.
Okay.
Or attempt normal medicine checks. There, something tainted this.
Oh, God, okay.
And Krug, I'm gonna need you to make your first death saving throw.
Whee!
Tell me the number, because it is not a normal death saving throw.
It's a solid 9. I wouldn't have succeeded a normal death
Can you use
saving throw.
guidance?
I don't think I can.
It's probably not a skill check or whatever it would need to be, huh?
I mean, even if it was,
Ugh.
I can't like choose things.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, you don't. Well, you know, it was
The
a
target chooses which roll to use this bonus on before rolling.
Yeah,
It's not.
It's
I
not
can't
really,
choose things.
It's not really what you're
so-
doing here. It's not
Yeah.
really your place.
Krug, you are in a black void. And you are... Describe what you look like. You can look like whatever you want in this space.
I can look like whatever I want in this space.
Uh-huh. What would Krug look like?
What would Krug look like if Krug could look like anything? Krug would look just like probably a small ball of light. Like in Krug's head, his goal is perfection and he doesn't know what that looks like. So he would look like something very nondescript.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Sure. You are in this black void, and the only thing that you can see is what's below your feet. And you wiggle your toes, and you're... I don't know if you've ever been to a dry lake bed where the lake had previously, flowed water and through time and whatever other things, though the water had dissipated, and it leaves these large, almost like chunks of dirt with cracks in the ground. And you're standing there, and when you move your feet, it breaks these large shapes, and you can feel the sand beneath your toes.
But can I see sand?
Yep. But
Oh,
it's
okay.
just directly under what you're underneath your feet, nowhere else. Like even the space between your feet is gone.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And you hear a very familiar voice. I didn't expect you back so soon.
Oh. Why am I here?
That's more of a question of yourself and not mine, don't you think? What occurred to get you here?
I think that we messed with a portal in a way that we maybe shouldn't have.
I see that you rushed to a conclusion, it seems like. Instead of taking your time evaluating and learning about your surroundings and what's going on before making a decision.
Correct.
It's not really something I teach.
Also correct.
What made you decide to do that?
Well, the first thing, grabbing the demon while he was going through the portal. I don't know. I mean, I do know. I don't know how to describe it. Like, he's such a weird case. It could be that he's lying to me. He's had countless time to practice and like perfect the art of lying. He could be completely leading me down a path that I shouldn't be going down. At the same time, he could legitimately be trying to better himself, and in that case, I want to help him. And I was just worried that if something bad happened to him, if the opportunity to live amongst people and escape that prison slipped his grasp without somebody trying to do something about it, that it would ruin the chance for him to want to improve himself. And so I thought, well, I at the very least need to show that I care enough to reach out to him in the moment where he needs help.
From this shadow, you see Aurori walking forward, but he doesn't look like he looked the last time. He looks pale and almost slightly gaunt. and he moves towards you. And as he moves, the ground below him ripples as if it were water, while still below you is sand. And he walks forward and he goes, Are you trying to say that you made a decision because you weren't sure if you could trust someone, and instead of spending time to figure it out, you rushed?
Well, not that I think that what I did was the right choice,
Oh,
Master. But
I'm going to say that you know the answer to that one.
but I will say that in the moment, that whole thing happened too quickly for me. I wasn't prepared enough before it happened, and in the moment, I couldn't. I mean, do anything to grant myself more time to prepare. Unfortunately,
Walk with me. And
I
he
do.
turns and starts to walk. And as you walk forward, even though you're walking in the same space he is, every time you lift your foot up, nothing is there. But as soon as you step down, there is that dry lake bed right below you. And it kind of almost follows you. You can feel the earthy ground between your toes as you continue to move forward. And this black void, nothing is there until he pauses, and then he looks to the left, and as you also follow his gaze, you see that there is a table there, and he goes to the other side and sits down. He goes, we might be here a little while. Take a seat.
I do.
Now it is Moss's turn in initiative.
Mine.
Yeah.
My turn. Okay.
What
How
would you like
many
to do?
of the Clay Boys are doing the Clay Boy thing?
I'm sorry. There's still one more Clay Boy. I apologize. It's technically one of the Clay Boys' turn. It's going to move to Remy, which now Remy is flanked.
Now it moves to Remy.
It moves to Remy.
Opportunity attack.
Not to moving to you.
Dang it. Oh, that's just
if it moves once it's in your it's
yeah,
once it's in your
yeah, I remember now. I'm sorry, I've been playing a little bit of D&D recently. It's poisoning my brain.
27. Oh, and remember you're flat-footed.
I mean 27 hits, yes.
Okay, cool. 9 plus 8. You're gonna take 17 points of damage.
Cool.
It's gonna make a second attack. 15 plus 12 is 27 again.
Yeah, that hits.
18 points of damage. 17 points of damage. 17 points of damage. Now it is Moss's turn.
I'm gonna do a fire.
Which one are you going to do? Produce flame, or are you going to try and do Cloaky's flame?
I don't want to cook a Krug. So produce flame.
Okay.
So I roll you to hit. 15 plus, you said 12?
Mm-hmm.
So 27.
Does not hit. Oh, does hit. 27 does hit.
I was going to say, And
yeah.
And then 3 roll for damage?
4d4.
4d4?
Yeah.
I thought it was 3d4.
I thought it was 3d4.
It increases. Oh, a 3d4. Yes, because it increases by 1d4 per level in your 3rd level spells, not 4th level spells.
Okay. 3. 1. 3.
7 plus 4 is 11.
Yep, 11 points of damage. Cool. What would you like to do with your last action?
Shield.
Perfect.
It's my forever last move.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If you don't need to do a little bit of healing, it's like, why not?
The damaged Terracotta is going to turn around and go for Remy. 35.
I'm flat-footed?
Yep.
That's a crit.
Okay. Let's see. 8 plus 6 is 14 plus 8 equals 22 times 2. So you're gonna take 44 damage on the first
Okay.
attack. Second attack, not gonna hit, but it's feeling brave. It's gonna go for a third because why not? Also not going to hit. That brings us to Robin.
Hello. Robin is. How close together are the two terror?
It is clay creature, Remy, clay creature. So
Sure.
they are 5 feet apart from each other.
Yeah, they're both within 30 feet of me. I guess that's the only. Yeah, I thought Electric Arc for some reason needed them to be adjacent,
Nope.
but okay. Here's another question, and maybe I need to roll some kind of recall knowledge check for this, but healing off the table for Krug, magical or otherwise.
Mhm.
Now, Robin has this little trick she does. She doesn't heal people. She just kind of gives them a little tap and says, "Hey, don't die." You know, a little stabilize.
Mhm.
I want to do a recall knowledge to see if Robin maybe just gets some information to not need to ask the doctor about if that seems like it would fall under the same hesitation. You know,
Sure.
I guess recall knowledge.
Nature.
Nature. I'm trying to think if it's gonna be more about what Krug is, or if I'm trying to figure out the nature of what this spell does. Yeah, I guess I'll go nature just to see if because if I know that the stabilize spell effectively works the same way as my healing, I just shouldn't use it.
Mhm.
If it is different, I'll run it by the doctor. So I'm gonna
Sure.
run nature to try to understand the nature of my nature spell. 14 plus nature is good, so that is plus 15 for 29.
So they're both necromantic magic.
Mm-hmm.
They work similar. Clearly, obviously, they don't work the same.
Mm-hmm.
But they're both of the same properties and the same kind of like existence in the same area. So you're pretty. I would say you're hesitant.
Cool. Then yeah, I think Robin just looks like, oh god, Krug, I'm so sorry. Zap zap. And I'm gonna do electric arc on the two clay monsters.
Cool.
They are going to, for me, if they would be so kind, each roll a
Reflex.
basic reflex save. Yep.
The first one is a 22.
I believe that is a success.
And the second one is a.
Oh, it's a failure.
26 is
the 26 succeeds. Yeah.
Okay.
So the one that succeeds takes half damage.
Okay.
Roll that one again. Okay, so 9, 14. Yeah, 14 damage and halved for one of them.
Okay.
Did my recall knowledge take an action from me?
I'm gonna say no.
Cool. Thinking quick. And Remy, you've been injured by your opponent?
Substantially.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to. Can I still touch Remy? Are they still in range of touch for me?
No, you'll have to move to them.
Okay. Then I won't be able to heal you this time, Remy. I'm sorry.
All good.
But it's okay. You can do it, Remy. And if you need me, just come ask. But you got this, and I'll give them guidance.
Okay, that brings us to Remy.
I'm gonna attack one of them. I'll attack the one that I was hitting a lot last time.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's one that has taken a bunch of damage and one that has barely taken any. So I assume you're going for the.
Yeah, I'm going for the one that took a lot of damage, and that's 37.
37 is a critical.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Coming in with that crit. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh wow. Wow. Did I screw up the health stuff last time? No, I couldn't have. What am I thinking here? What am I thinking? Um, 23, 46 damage.
46. Wow. You describe to me how your weapon goes into this creature.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So this one got a little toasted by moss, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I
Give it some
think
color.
yeah, I think moss has been like kind of hardening the clay a little bit.
Sure.
So when Remy like swings around with their sword this time, it like instead of like slashing like at it and like maybe cutting off some putty or some clay here or there, it just like hits it as it's like stiffening and just like rips through it like hardened and like basically busts it apart.
Yeah, you take its final hit point, and as you do that, it explodes in front of you, and chunks of terracotta fly all over the place. Remy, roll me a reflex save.
Is this fear based? No, I'm just kidding.
Nope, not even a little bit.
Oh no. Let's see here. My reflex is 21.
Cool, you're gonna take full damage.
Rude. Rude,
Well,
damn.
hey, we had to do it. We had to do it.
16 points of damage.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my golly gee willikers.
And Remy collapses to the ground. Da da da.
Well, shit. I mean,
Okay.
shiz.
At this point, say what you gotta say. Okay, that is great. I believe that is the end of Remy's turn since Remy is down. Dr. Ravna like sees what's going on and looks over as literally the room has almost been covered in this red clay dust all over the room. Dr. Ravna looks over at you, Robin, and goes, Remy can still be healed. Krug.
You're muted, Jonas.
I said, Doctor, I know. I'm on it. I know.
Krug, would you like to roll me your next death saving throw?
Sure. I quit to roll dice. Sorry, I have the biggest dumb. All right, there we go. 19.
You are back to dying one, Krug. As you sit there at the table with Irori, he reaches down and pulls out an apple and places it on the table. And he goes, the point of my teachings, I feel, isn't necessarily a secret. You're supposed to turn yourself into the most perfect object that it possibly can be. But that doesn't mean that there aren't things that are better at what you're trying to do. Could I use my bare hands and rip this apple apart? Of course. But, and he reaches down and he pulls out a small dagger and he picks up the apple and he starts to slice the apple. He goes, there are tools made that are better and are supposed to be used for something. Being the most perfect object and perfect thing that you can become means that you also know how to use the tools around you. And he takes a slice of this apple, and this apple has like a golden sheen to it. Like it's not a normal like green apple. Like it is a red apple with a golden sheen that when the light hits it from where you have no idea, it kind of gold kind of comes off of it. And he takes a slice and he puts it on his tongue and he starts to chew on it. And you can see that his color starts to flow back into him. So are you ready to move on to the afterlife?
There's a lot that I still feel responsible for. Mainly the stupid monkey paw. So no, I'm not. If I move on, then I can't tell what happens to that thing, and that terrifies me. I mean, I'm sure after I move on to the afterlife it won't, but I can't think using that mind right now.
You start to see that it's almost like rain coming in of red specks, and as it lands around you, it leaves weird shapes and objects, and it almost allows you to see the space in which you are in, that you normally would just see this black void, but you can see that every shape, there's other tables in this area, there are benches, there's even people standing around. You can see the red powder landing on them, giving them shape. Rory takes another slice of the apple and stares at it for a little bit and takes a bite. And you can see the color come back almost to full at this point. He's still a little emaciated, but it's come up. And he looks at you and says, "So what you're saying is you'd like to go back?"
Yeah.
My understanding is it's for a sense of duty and not a person or treasure or gold or anything like that.
Part of the teachings that I understand from the time that I spent in the monastery was that if I am gifted with a burden to carry, that I should carry it until it's done, that I shouldn't pawn it off onto someone else, because that will take me further away from my goal and potentially take them further away from their goal, and that those are both things that you frown upon. I don't want to be responsible for someone else having to deal with that thing, because I don't even know how to deal with it, and it might fall into the hands of somebody far less capable than me, or somebody far more capable, but I don't want to take that risk.
And we're going to go to the Terracotta's soldier's turn. And it's going to, it sees Remy on the ground and is going to make its move action over to Robin, who is the next closest.
You're like film editing right now. It's very funny.
That's, I mean, yeah, that's.
Does a 28 hit?
Me?
Yes.
Little old me?
Mm-hmm.
Of course it does. I don't
Don't
think it's a
hurt
crit.
my friend.
It's not a critical, thankfully.
You're going to take 14 points of damage.
Okay.
Second attack. Not as good. 20 total.
From the second one?
Yeah.
Or between the first two. Okay. Wait, not as good? It did more.
No. 20 to hit.
Oh, okay. So 22 hit. Yeah, that misses. Sorry.
Okay.
I forgot you hadn't hit me yet. I'm just ready to be hurt. Yeah, okay.
Hurt me. That's what, as I'm playing Resident Evil and I'm seeing the tall
oh my
witch
god.
mommy, I'm just like, hurt me, please. Anyways, Moss, it is your turn.
She will, Jake. She'll kill you. You'll die.
I'm aware. I'm a decent way into the game.
Yeah.
Is the terracotta like close to doing a die?
No.
No. Remy needs a heal. Remy needs a heal.
Yes, a couple. I think Remy needs both of us to heal them as much as we can.
Okay. But my heal can't hurt the terracottas.
Correct. So your best option is to use a 2 action instead of a 3 action.
Yeah.
Specifically because you would also hit Krug, which Dr. Ravna has said not to heal.
No, bad. All right.
Also, you do so much more healing if you don't do the range, the area of effect.
Yeah, to a single target. Overall, you do more depending on how many people are.
Yeah. But to a single target, I mean, like, I'm down to 0. I've got quite a bit of hit points to make up.
Yeah, I'll do 2. Second. Well,
all right. Second level 2. So that's going to be 2d8 plus 16.
I think my D8 is missing. No, it's not. There it is. No, is this? This is no. It is missing. I have to use one on the internet. I don't know what happened to my D8. All right. Let's see. 3. You said 2.
Mm-hmm.
Go. 6 and 6.
So 12 plus 18, 30 hit points.
Wasn't it 12 plus 16?
Yeah. Sorry, 12 plus 16 is 28.
Yeah. Yeah, please give me less.
I really want to know where my D8 went. Like, I haven't moved these dice off of this desk this whole time.
Remy, the heal brings you back to life with 30 hit points, and but you are prone on the ground.
Hell yeah. Thank you for the healing.
You're welcome for the healing, and I will do another shield.
Cool. That brings us to Robin.
You're muted.
Am I really? I'm gonna go for a 4th level 2 action heal. Let me make sure that wouldn't be a waste to use 4th level. How much are you under right now, Remy?
Oh, plenty.
All right, let's just assume it's more than whatever I'm gonna roll. So yeah, I'm gonna go 4th level 2 action heal. And at 4th level, that's going to be 4d8 plus 32. Okay. Okay. 8, 12 plus. Nice. 20 plus 32 is 52.
52?
Yep.
Cool.
Can't do
Thank
that again,
you.
but no, you're welcome. Oh, did they lose haste when they went down? I
Yes.
bet, huh?
Yeah.
Darn.
It's all right.
Haste and
Cool.
fly.
Yeah.
I mean, we weren't really using fly, but still.
No,
Yeah.
I forgot. I kept forgetting I had it.
God,
I'm in
and
a
you know
hallway
what?
anyway. What am I gonna do?
I could just. I don't think I need to worry about healing myself right now. One action left. Is the one that attacked me still like right up next to me?
Yes.
Okay, and I've seen these attack people because they moved away, right? Like they've had that attack of opportunity. So I'm smarter than that. So I'm just going to wait a minute. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna raise my shield. I've had a wooden shield forever, but I've almost never had a melee opponent near me. So I'm just gonna hi, you're gonna want to fight that one, and yeah, raise my shield.
Okay. That is going to take us to Remy.
Cool.
All right. Is this thing? I'm gonna get up.
Mm-hmm.
Is this thing out of my like range?
Mm-hmm.
So I got to move to it to give it a little poke. All right. Let's do it. I'm gonna get up. Can I sudden charge from the ground? Is my
No.
Can I just? I know there's kip up or something like.
Yep.
Yeah, but I don't have that. So yeah, I'll get up. I'll walk on over. I'll stroll over, and I'll go. Aha! You thought that I was down, but you will be down now, clay creature of pumpkin variety. Coming in with that swing. Big slash. And big hit. That'll do it. That'll be 35.
Which is a critical hit.
Yeah. Woo!
You have crit hit this creature, a crit hit one of them at least once a turn.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm rolling very good for my attacks, and I was rolling pretty mediocre for like reflex save and stuff. Okay, cool. Coming in with that hot damage. Okay. I rolled a 2 and an 11. So that's gonna be 13 plus 7 is 20. And then times 2 is 40. So 40 damage.
Okay.
And then this thing is flat-footed until my next turn. So
it's flat, but it's flanked because of Robin and you. So.
Oh, sure, of course. Of course.
Yeah. Krug. You sit there, able to see that you you have almost like a crowd of people standing watching you as this red dust falls all over the ground. Well, you do have purpose still left back there. You weren't supposed to come back this soon. And there has been a tremendous imbalance of forces as of recently.
Wait, a tremendous imbalance of what forces?
Power. And he takes the second to last slice of the apple, and he puts it in his mouth and he eats it, and you can see that he's replenished completely back to what you remember seeing him. He pushes the small cutting board on the plate forward to you. Hey. And
So
yeah, right. Pushes the plate towards you, and he looks down at the apple and looks up at you and goes, "I saved a slice for you."
are you okay? You looked almost sick a moment ago.
We have a way about us, gods, how we exist and how we can move forward. Sadly, it is not something that I am allowed to discuss with you. But things can always be inferred, and things can always be guessed, and things can always be figured out. So, please, take a bite.
And the imbalance of power, is that also something that you can't?
He nods.
Wouldn't even be able to make a deal?
He gets up and walks away and goes, "The choice is left in front of you. I've answered and told you what I can."
What is there's one slice of apple,
Mm-hmm.
of weird shimmery gold apple.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make a religion check on the apple.
Sure.
24.
Apples are quite frequently used as a descriptor of the food of the gods. It has been used as a lot of art depicts apples within that. There's a beautiful magical giant golden apple tree that exists in the center of the multiverse of the gods. It is believed that all gods feed upon.
I'm gonna stand up, grab the apple, the piece of the apple, and walk out into the crowd of outlines of people and see if they react to me.
As soon as you walk towards them, they like disperse around you and keep a gap away from you.
I guess I'd probably walk for a while, just like thinking and like turning the apple over and looking at it. And that
the more you look at the apple and the more you turn the apple around, you see the apple start to blacken and almost rot in your hand. It is wilting away quicker than any normal fruit.
if I notice that, like as soon as I notice that, I'm gonna just and then I eat it.
All right, we are back to the terracotta, and it is going to make another swing at Robin. Does a 38 hit?
Whoa! A 38 would crit any of us.
Yeah, even with my shield. Does it?
Oh, technically, I'm sorry. I did that wrong. It's technically a 33.
That
30.
doesn't crit.
Right? 16 plus 17? 33?
Yeah. What is the hardness 3? I haven't used my shield since like the beginning. I have hit points and hardness. What do I
Hardness
do with that?
hardness allows you to reduce damage by the hardness value,
Cool.
and then your shield's hit points goes down by that value as well. And then when the hit points reaches 0, it's broken.
I see. And the broken threshold is like when it becomes broken and like when it's out of hit points,
Right.
it's destroyed. Is that the idea?
Yeah. When hit
Cool.
points reaches 0, sorry, it's destroyed. When it
Well,
reaches the broken threshold, it's broken. Also, you
Cool.
need to use a specific reaction
Reaction,
to
yeah.
mitigate damage.
Shield block,
block.
which we all have, right? You don't need to learn that.
No, you absolutely have to learn that.
I was born with it. No, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, cool.
Maybe
Well,
it's Maybelline.
I have the AC anyway, which if I didn't have my shield up, that would have crit. So
Okay.
I'm glad.
Nice.
Hit me.
That's what I tell the vampire mommy every time.
You're gonna get a game
No,
over,
it's
Jake.
step on
You're
me.
gonna get a
Step
game
on
over
me.
if you hook
Step
up with her.
on me.
It's
Oh.
not gonna work for you.
Apparently, Jonas, druids get shield block.
Oh, cool. Okay,
So
then
you're good.
how much damage, Jake?
15.
I'll take it. I'll take the 15 and let my shield be as it is. I'm not that worried. Yes.
Does your shield break if it loses 3 health?
No, I guess I could. Yeah, I can get away with 2 before it's broken. Yeah, I might as well. I suppose.
Yeah, why
It's
not? That's
You
why
almost
it's there.
always might as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. Okay.
Well-
Cool. Then I'm gonna. Yeah. I'll.
You're
3
gonna
of those
take,
will go to the shield. Yeah.
yeah, 3 goes to the shield. You take 12.
Cool. Done.
All right.
Easy.
Next one, not nearly as high. 26.
It hits. Yeah.
Okay. That is going to be 17 points of damage.
Okay. Now, if I use the shield block, I can't. You can only use
can't.
1 reaction per round. Okay.
Correct.
Cool. 17. God. All right. Cool. Sure.
All right. And third and final attack. No, not gonna hit. Total miss. That brings us to Moss.
I want to fucking destroy this thing. Remy, you good on health? Everybody good on health?
Yeah, Remy's good.
Robin?
No. I'm okay. I'm probably not much lower than you, but I'm at 35.
I mean, yeah, my hit points are 48. So
I know you're very squishy, but yeah.
very squishy.
I could. I've got room for 43 hit points if you've got them.
What?
I
Why
have
am
a
I
high
squish?
constitution.
Why am I
brawl
such a
sometimes
squish?
because you don't turn into a bear and punch people.
Bear punch, bear punch.
You probably could if I put a spell on you, but
But also I feel like, is this thing close? Can I tell if it's like close to dying?
Everyone roll me a perception check.
oh, nat 20, baby, plus 15 for 35.
29.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh. I also crushed it. I rolled a 19 plus 12. It's 31.
I also rolled a 19. 19
Oh,
twins.
wow.
A glimmer of hope and despair happen almost simultaneously at the exact same moment, as you can start to see that the gooey blob that was Krug start to move on its own. Like not stand up, but you actually see the bones start to form and actually start to connect in ways that it should, as well as the goo starting to move around the body and the bones.
Oh
That is-
God, that's disgusting, Krug.
That is the positive. The negative is you start to see the large blocks of the terracotta warrior starting to roll towards a center shape and start to collect and start to build upon itself, almost trying to recreate and rebuild itself. And with
Wait.
that, we're going to take our break.
No! It's the
We'll be-
let me make a Katamari joke.
Go for it.
No. Okay, now stop.
Okay. We'll be back in 10 minutes. See you shortly. Am I going to close this tab that I currently have up because it says laundry brawl amazing and it's someone making a fight scene with just clothes on the floor? Yes.
Amazing. It is amazing, Jake,
Yes,
as
yes.
you described it.
Yes, I am going to close that. Because if not, I'm going to be super fucking distracted. But I must say, I'm enjoying these names that we're getting. And I'm curious. I'm wondering, maybe we make one of these, the episode title. We've got Krug 2, Rise of the Krug Goo. and Krug 2 electric
I love that.
electric Krugaloo.
Jonas had a good
Yeah.
one. Jonas,
Oh yeah,
what
this
was
definitely doesn't fit into an episode title well, but Krugu Padel.
I love them all. It's my favorite. It's my favorite part of this whole thing.
That brings us to Moss. It is your turn.
Oh
Well,
golly.
is there something I can roll to know how to stop these little shitbags from redoing?
I mean, you can roll an Arcana or
Yeah.
crafting.
I'll do Arcana.
While you're doing that, I'm sorry, but right before we got back from the break, I did see a tweet that told me that Frankie Jonas of the Jonas Brothers is becoming an alt-right TikToker.
God damn it.
I thought you were gonna say he died.
No.
Which would have been better, honestly.
What a shame. What a waste of a Jonas.
Well, also apparently Kevin Jonas, whose name is actually Paul Jonas, but Kevin is his middle name. But it was a huge Trump supporter too.
God damn it.
God, well, you know what?
God
can you expect?
damn it.
They're wheat cis boys, okay?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just
You
couldn't
just
get through
hope,
the rest
you
of this
know?
game without saying that out loud. Now,
Thanks.
please
Thank you for burdening us with that. Really, which one is our sweet Sansa married to?
That's
Not one of the bad
that's-
ones.
That's
Nick.
Joe Jonas, isn't it?
Is it Joe? Oh, it is Joe. Yeah, it's Joe.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it good
Joe
Jonas?
Joe Jonas
Yeah.
is, I think, a good Jonas, and so is Nick. I think Nick Jonas. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Who
Nick
knows?
Jonas is a super cute one. That's all I know.
Yeah, Nick is my favorite.
They're the ones that sing bop doodle.
Yeah, you're right. That's them.
Boo.
Yeah, Jake. Bop by Jonas.
All right. I mean, this Jonas is the best Jonas, obviously.
Thank you so much. I agree.
High bar. Anyway,
Yes.
So what are you
Hey, there's
doing?
another Jonas I went to high school with. It is a high bar. He's pretty cool.
What was your
yeah.
what was your role on your crafting?
I
or
rolled
Arcana?
14 plus the 4. So
Yes, I am
18.
cooler than him.
You have never experienced anything like this. You think that crafting would definitely be a better role, as it is definitely a construct.
Can I roll crafting too?
I'm gonna say if you roll crafting, I'm gonna make it take an action on your turn.
That's fine.
Okay.
Think.
That's delicious. 23.
From you can see that whatever exploded it happened, and it is not something that will happen again if you destroy the second one. Another piece of information that you'll get is that you knowing about terracotta and all of this, you know that if this thing has a weakness, it's bludgeoning damage.
Which are not fire.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't do that because I'm a squishy.
Share the knowledge.
Remy,
Yeah.
I need you to use your bastard sword on these, like, just hard. Just so hard. Just give
You
it to
want me
them
to
hard.
slash them like so hard? You want me to do so much
bludgeon them.
slashing?
Bludgeon them.
With my sword?
Like with the hilt.
Just punch him at that
Can you
point,
do
I
that?
think.
Okay.
I don't know. Okay, listen. Moss has never punched anything in her life, so she can't comprehend that people use their fists on things.
Flashback
Unlike
of the
anyone else
700
who's
times
heard.
Moss absent-mindedly punches like one of her goblin followers way back before the campaign started.
Never. It's more just like dancing hands smacking on accident.
Uh-huh.
Just a couple good games here and there, you know. All right, so that's the information you get. So basically what you've learned is that if you destroy the second one, it won't explode, which is huge because that took Remy out. So until you see it back up, you don't know if it's going to turn into a full form or like a half form, or like, you know that it can't gather all of it, or it would have been like, yeah. So you think it will come back, but it will come back weaker.
All right. Well, I guess all I'm good for is freaking healing right now, so I'm gonna heal my BFF Robin.
Thank you. That's a very welcome action.
So I need to do 2d8s for that.
Which she has more hit points than Moss does right now, currently.
Wait, did Moss get hurt?
Wait, do I get hurt?
No, just I'm pretty sure Moss is, max
Well,
hit points.
I'm only at 35 right now.
Yeah, my max is 48.
Oh, close.
Okay, so 2d8, right?
Yeah. Wait, did you hear me last round and I forgot to add it?
No.
Okay, cool. Good. Then yeah, I'm at 35.
Okay, I rolled a 7 and a 4, so 11 plus what?
Are you just healing me? So using the 2-action version, I'm assuming.
And
Then
what
that would
level
be...
spell? Is this
It was-
second level spell? Yeah,
Cool,
so
then
plus
plus 16.
Okay, so 27.
Oh, that is perfect. I mean, like I'm not full, but I'm at 57, which is honestly even better.
Well, that puts us to Robin.
Cool. Moss, you can keep up that healing, right? You got it covered?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, cool. Well, in that case, Robin will become an ape.
Okay.
Just start to enlarge arms first and become big gargoyle ape, and that takes 2 actions, and then there's one that is still like just attacking me. So just gonna look that one, give it a big old ape roar, and raise my hands and smash down on it for bludgeoning damage, hopefully. Make an attack roll. I'm going to use a hero point because that was a 4. And that was an 18. My attack bonus at 4th level is plus 16, so 34 to hit.
34 is exactly a critical.
Yeah, baby.
Nice.
All right. That's going to be 2d6 bludgeoning plus 9. That is only 15 damage, but it's bludgeoning.
And that's doubled?
Nope.
It has a weakness probably, but
no,
crit.
but what you
Oh.
crit though.
Oh, I crit. That's right. So that is doubled. Yeah.
So you dealt 30?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's still alive.
Cool. Well, that was my 3rd action. So rabbit.
Okay.
turn, Remy.
I mean, Mostly Magnificent says that either I use the hilt of my blade or I do some punching, which honestly, next to using a shield, the worst thing I could do. But here we are. This one's for you. And Remy points to the crude puddle. It's like, I'm doing this one for you, friend. Friend, may my fists give you the power to come back stronger than ever. And I'm going to free action drop my sword and just beat the crap out of this.
Muda.
All right, so first punch. I mean, can someone remind me? I will never remember how to punch.
So you're trained in it, so it's a D20 plus your proficiency and strength.
Plus my proficiency and strength. And my proficiency at this level is?
Your level plus 2.
So
And
9.
so then you
9.
also have to subtract 2 for if you're doing lethal damage. Lethal damage.
So if I am doing lethal damage, I have to subtract 2.
So then at that point, just add your level plus your strength. Instead of doing your
Yes. That makes sense to me. Cool. So I'm gonna do plus 11. So 26.
26 barely hits, but you hit.
Hey.
But I do hit. And then that's just a D4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. How do you all get by just punching things? It's ridiculous.
I'll show you in a second.
Yeah, and I add my strength to that.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, yep. Okay, so that's gonna be 7 damage. 7 punching damage.
Okay. Remy, it explodes in front of you.
Yay!
Robin and Remy, please roll me a reflex save.
Oh no.
Wait.
No.
I thought I wasn't gonna do this.
I punched it.
Okay, I rolled well at least.
Hold on. I'm gonna use a hero point.
Oh boy.
I rolled a 30, and I'll just go ahead and make that 31 because I haven't used my guidance yet. I haven't put guidance on myself. No, never mind. So 30. Yeah.
Even with my hero point, I only got a 23.
So
Oh.
yours is a failure. Robin
come
is a
on.
success.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
I didn't. I rolled like garbage. 7 points of damage. That
Sweet.
was 3d8, by the way. And
What?
I rolled
Wow. Ooh, that could have been worse.
1, 1, and a 5. Last night I rolled 66 and I rolled 5 1s and a 5.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ.
That's
okay.
awful.
Yeah, it was terrible. And Robin, you're going to take half of that. So you're just going to take 3 points of damage from the explosion. As that
Cool.
explosion happens, you start to see the first terracotta soldier start to rebuild, and while it is back into its shape, you can see that big chunks of it is missing out of it as it has turned into dust and whatnot through the area. It is going to move. It forms standing. It is going to move to you and is going to make one attack, Remy.
Come on. I only got to do one thing. I only got to punch a thing and blow up. It's all good.
28.
Well, yep, that hits.
Wait, did you,
And
were
it
you
would've
saying you had
hit
more
if
actions,
I had a
William, that you didn't
shield.
use?
What did you say?
Were you saying you had more actions, William, you didn't use? Or
Oh,
are you
I'd only
the
punched.
situation?
I'd only punched one thing, but like the thing hadn't reformed yet. So what else? Was
Yeah,
I gonna
there's
do?
nothing.
Sure.
Yeah, unless you
Cool.
have a heal or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I could equip my
raise your
shield,
shield,
raise
yeah.
it, but
Would you have? Would you have?
No. Are you kidding me?
15
definitely-
points of
yeah.
damage.
How many?
15.
15. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you for the 15 points of damage.
Krug, what do you look like now?
As Krug finishes reforming, for lack of a better term, it looks like old Krug. Starting from the feet and up to the waist, it basically looks the same. Krug's arms are very different. There's a very large portion of Krug's upper left arm that's missing, and instead there's a giant blob of clay. There's a gaping hole missing from the clay as well, and you can see there's a bone inside, just like fully exposed. Krug's right hand, his entire right hand isn't flesh anymore. It's also a mixture of clay and sand, and you can see some of the finger bones protruding from it, like all around. You can basically fully see one of his fingers. And then his upper right arm is just crusted, cracked earth that's just like a drought almost in a desert. And then that's the same thing with his lower right jaw, completely cracked earth, deserty. And one of his eyes just looks like swirling sand.
Is the rest of you man matter?
And yeah, the rest of Krug looks fairly similar to old Krug.
Fleshy meat.
And
Fleshy meat.
the cloaky aspects have vanished?
Do I have clothing on?
No, you gave them to Clokey.
Well, then I'm naked.
Well,
And you described everything as clay, right? If you didn't describe it, we assume it's normal.
What? Say that again?
If you didn't describe it as different, we assume that it's normal.
Well, I guess if I'm naked, my chest is also a cavity, and
Okay.
inside of the cavity is just sand and clay, not arranged in any specific bone-like way, like almost like a mesh, like a spider web of sand and clay
Cool.
that looks like it's holding the two halves of me together.
Ooh.
And
And anything you didn't describe.
And
So
anything
it's
I
like,
didn't
yeah.
describe is perfectly adequately
Very good.
sized for my scale. Okay, how about
And you're keeping that marble.
And made
where-
of
Krug, you lie naked on the floor. You
Lying naked on the floor.
You can visually see your friends fighting against these clay soldiers.
Do I feel like any side effects, any negative effects?
If you do, the adrenaline has kicked in so much that they're not there.
Sweet. Stand. Run towards the nearest thing that's fighting one of my friends and flurry of blows.
Okay.
No, you know what? Grapple. We can't start with flurry of blows. We have to grapple. That's the way of the Krug. That is a 30.
Against its fort DC, is a success.
Nice. I'm assuming I can get there in one action. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that is the end of my actions, and so that is the end of my turn.
Okay, that brings us to Moss.
When Remy needs a heal.
Yeah, don't heal me, heal Remy for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a heal for the Remy. So I do 2d8. Gotta freaking keep closing the tab. I should stop closing the tab. 12 total.
And then plus 16.
16.
Mm-hmm.
So
28.
28.
Thank you.
I got you. And then for my third action, I will heal or shield.
Perfect. That brings us to you, Robin.
Am I still this one that formed? Is it adjacent to me?
No, it was behind.
It just came up and punched me.
Yeah, it's behind Remy.
Okay, cool. And that is the only one that is up currently, right?
That is up currently.
That is up. Yeah, I guess just a quick scan. Do I see any others beginning to form?
Oh yeah.
And they've all formed smaller. Like I could get ahead of it and just like try to pound the ones that are coming into dust, but I feel like taking care of the one that can attack now is more important. Yeah, I'm gonna.
You want to make a real quick roll?
Yeah. Let me. You know what? I've been watching these things for about 20 seconds now. I'm gonna roll a nature check. I think
crafting
or crafting. Yeah, crafting check. I just remember we talked about this. Yeah.
And this one is the one that's up is also being grabbed by we grappled, grabbed, whatever, by Krug.
Jake, I'm burning one of our gifted hero points that we have so many of.
Okay.
For this crafting check. All right. That is 10 plus 12 for 22.
You know that no matter mechanically wise, no matter what you do to the parts, they're going to still come back into something. You basically how these work is you have to defeat them multiple times. So you going after parts that haven't been put back together isn't going to mechanically affect it.
I need to wait until it forms, and that's when it's like being is infused into it or whatever.
What we need to do is put each of the separate pieces into a jar. A bunch of different jars.
Yeah, a ton of different jars, and then they become tiny little
shards of glass. It just basically gives it piercing damage at that point. Like
here's a thought: me big gorilla, me big gorilla ape, me eat all the clay.
They form in your body and fight their way out.
Digestive fluids weighing. I'm just gonna use a move action, and I'm just gonna punch the one that is up.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess it depends. Can the thing form faster than like stuff goes through your digestive system? Because I bet it can.
That is a 20 on the die, so I know it's gonna hit. I just need to remember exactly
like
what my
a natural 20.
A natural 20, so it's gonna be a crit, but unless something's different, yeah, that's for a total of 36.
Cool.
And
they could be immune to crits. We've fought people immune to crits before. I mean, they're not because I've crit on them like 7 times.
Yeah, and I did last time, but. Is it 2d6, right? Yeah, so that is going to be 8 plus
how many bits? How many bits for the musical episode?
17 damage.
17 is that doubled already?
Oh no, sorry, so 34.
34. Cool.
34 bludgeoning. And it's still up?
Yes.
Wham, wham. And this is like the Donkey Kong and Smash Brothers open palm, just like boom, 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 boom. Going for a second attack at a -5. I don't want to just keep on using hero points, so I'm gonna allow this one to fail, as I'm sure it does with a 3 plus 16 plus 11. So yeah, 14 is not gonna hit, is it?
Nope.
Cool. Then that's all 3 of my actions. That's me.
Remy.
And I go. So Krug is holding this one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna punch it. Coming in with that, I'm gonna give it that bludgeoning. Pew! Ooh, 16 plus. Oh, wait a minute, just plus 11, right?
Mm-hmm.
16 plus 11 is 27. So yeah, 27.
That hits.
To smack this thing, to give it a smackaroony. 3 plus 4 is 7, so 7 damage on that.
Kills it. You punch it, and as you punch it, you punch a hole right in the center of it, and it just starts to almost turn into sand in Krug's arms as it pours onto the ground. The other one's going to start forming, but it's not.
It's
formed.
really okay because I want to take the rest of. I'm not paying attention to the other thing. I just want to take the rest of my turn to like look at Krug and be like, "Are you? Are you Krug, or are you some sort of demon thing, or are you a construct?"
I don't fully know, but what I do know is that this is still my voice.
So I'm hearing. So Remy is hearing Krug exactly how Krug used to sound, but out of this like very strange natural creature.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. To be fair, I am still mostly human, so
sure. And you do, and the parts that are human of you do look like how you used to look, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wink at you, and as I wink at you with my sandy eye, a little bit of sand comes out. Not a lot, just a little tiny. And then I turn around.
Then Remy's gonna, I mean, if I'm gonna keep fighting these things with bludgeoning, Remy's gonna take the shield off their back.
Okay.
And raise shield.
Good choice.
The other one reforms right next to Robin and is going to attack Robin.
Now, is reform a manipulate action?
It feels pretty manipulative to me. I don't like it.
Honestly.
I don't know.
It's like you gotta be manipulating something to get there. You weren't, and then you were.
I mean, if you, it's almost like they move into your space, and that doesn't count as manipulate object.
Sure. No, I'm with it.
A 33, 16 plus 17, 33.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna hit, but it is not a crit.
$20 damage.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
And second and final action.
Still okay.
21. That's not gonna hit, right?
Not gonna hit.
Cool. That brings us to Krug.
Yo, I am going to I'm gonna get over to where Robin is. Can I put myself between them or no?
No.
Okay. Well, then I'll get behind the one that's in front of Robin, and I will grapple it first of all.
Sweet.
Oh boy, that's gonna succeed. That is a 31.
A 31 is going to succeed.
Sweet. I'm gonna throw it at Remy. Oh, Remy's low. Yeah, I'm gonna throw it at Remy.
I'm not low. Everything's fine.
I also shouldn't know anything that has happened.
I mean,
It's fair enough.
You would see the wounds on Remy's face.
That's fair.
Body,
Yeah.
So.
The athletics to throw is 29.
Against their.
I think it's the same Fort DC.
Yeah, that's a success.
Sweet. then they are going to take some damage. How far away?
Remy is about like maybe 10 feet away.
Okay. So.
Maybe.
I have to remember, is it a D6 or yeah? That is going to be 4 damage.
You do so much damage, Krug. Oh my gosh.
It's not next to the squishy thing anymore. That's the goal.
Yeah, but theoretically, you do the most damage to these things than anyone else, but it's okay.
It was 4 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, well, then it's 14 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, that's a good
Ooh.
weakness. Wow.
And then let's see. That was
you
move,
moved,
grapple, throw. Okay, yeah, there you go.
Yeah. All right, that brings us to Moss.
Whomst needs healing?
I could have some. I'm 29 under. Not in need by any
I would
means
say
yet,
you
but
could I think we're at a point where you could definitely, if you wanted to, like strike the creature. I think.
Yeah. I think that's going to be more valuable at this point.
Yeah, I think you've healed. I'm definitely healed well enough that you can focus on combat if you would like to.
And
Okay, I'm gonna do fire stuff then.
Do it.
Is Krug at full hit points?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay. That's good.
I love that Krug like shook his head like yes, and then for a second was like, "Wait, am I?" Of course.
Yeah, I feel. Uh-oh.
How much damage did you do, Moss?
I'm figuring it out right now. I need to roll. God. I need to roll a hit, right?
Mm-hmm. No, yes, because are you doing Cloaky Firebolt or are you doing Produce Flame?
Oh wait, do I know if it'll hurt Krug now if I do that?
Krug is no longer bubbling or boiling or smoking.
Okay, then I'm doing Cloaky Firebolt. So what is Cloaky Firebolt again?
It's the same. It's D20 plus 12.
D20 plus 12. Okay. I rolled a 13, so 25.
Your class DC is a 25, so it's plus 15.
Oh, okay. So 27.
27 hits.
And then what do I roll for damage?
You're going to do 3d6.
Okay, there it is, right there. There's my d6. Okay. 1 is number 3. So 3, 3, and 5.
Was that just in
11.
the mood, that swing song? Is that what you were humming?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, a bolt of fire comes from your cloak and hits this thing.
Hell yeah.
That brings us to Robin.
Oh, you already know what I'm gonna do. Punch. Monkey
Robin,
punch.
Robin smash.
Robin smash. Oh my god.
Nat 1.
Yeah. I feel like I'm in a limbo situation of hero points because we have so many that I don't know there's a defined number, and so I don't want to use them all the time. But I'm also like, they're just gonna sit there. I'm gonna use one. I'm just trying to not do it every time, but yeah. So I'm gonna not have that be a 1. And I rolled an 18. Every time I use a hero point, I think I roll an 18 after. Anyway, okay, so that is an 18 plus 15 for 33, which I know is going to crit, right?
33, yeah.
Cool. That's going to be I rolled 5 and 6 on the d6s, so that is 11 plus 9 for 20, so 40 bludgeoning damage.
And it turns into sand as you hit it.
And like looking around, there are no others, right?
Correct. No more are forming or shaping up.
Then if I have 2 actions remaining, if I remember correctly, I can use the rest of my turn to ready an attack for if one for if one does form, right? And use my reaction to do that attack?
I'm gonna tell you. Yes, you can. I'm gonna tell you
Okay.
that
We're out of
combat is
combat?
over.
Not moving at all. I saw them kind of trickling before, and they've stopped trickling. Then Robin is just going to use her last 2 actions to continue pounding the ground until the shapeshift wears off, because I got to get that animal rage out.
Sure, absolutely. So yeah, you all you take a moment as like you're kind of like realizing what's going on, and you hear footsteps of someone running down the hall, and you see Arturo kind of do a slide and like stop and go, oh, okay, you guys got everything.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. We're okay.
And Remy just like points at Krug.
I raise my arms parallel to the ground and cock my head sideways and walk towards Arturo and go,
Krug, no, back up, Arturo. We don't know what's going on with him yet.
Krug is going. Arturo's going to roll a sense motive.
I'm gonna roll an acrobatics check to try to tackle Arturo out of the way, just to be safe.
I'm gonna think about this for a second as a player and just say, can I just choose to fail this?
I mean, he rolled a 38, so
yeah,
not gonna even have a choice. Cool.
You do that, and he just stands there. And he's like, okay, 1. Whoever did your makeup or whatever is great. 2, not really the time to do this.
No, Arturo, if I may, Robin like went to tackle and just ended up hugging him because I rolled a 7. Sorry, Krug, you are lucid. You are here, present. You sound the same as you. You look mostly normal. Do you feel okay? Do you feel like internally okay?
Do I feel internally okay?
At the moment, you do.
Yeah, I mean, I feel
okay.
Did you just say look mostly normal?
Like as he did, there's a lot here that I don't know what's going on with you, Krug, but I am so sorry. I have to tell you, this is all my fault. I sent Remy in to fly and toss you out, and it seems that is what caused this. And Krug, I am so sorry that I've done this to you. I hope you can.
Why are you sorry?
Well, to change to change one's form without their intention, their consent to it. I mean, it was an accident, but I still feel awful about it. You didn't wish to become as you are, right?
I mean, my body's a vehicle of a means to an end. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It still does what I need it to do, right? We're fine.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, if anyone's going to be one to raise alarm over the changing of one's shape, it is not me. I worried I had altered your life in a way you did not wish, and if that's not so much the case, then I suppose I'm less sorry, but still some.
I mean, you're still talking to me. It's fine.
Krug, there is nothing you could do short of evil that would stop that, and and honestly, evil would only make me talk to you differently. I'd tell you you're wrong, is all.
Great.
Yeah.
Then I'm perfect.
Let's all just take a moment to be thankful that Clokey was with you, Krug, at the time of the portaling, and not, up to some other shenanigans, maybe with Moss the Magnificent, where they were in an embrace. Because then if they were, their bodies did the thing that your bodies did, and then I throw Moss the Magnificent out, and she looks like how you look now, I don't think that Moss the Magnificent would be very happy.
I have a feeling that it would have ended up looking a little bit different for Moss, but that's just me.
I would not be happy at all, but I am gorgeous in whatever form.
Well, if I may, after we've all, rehydrated and caught our breath and everything from that, I suppose secured the area, Arturo, maybe after that Doctor and I can do some looking into what's going on with you, Krug?
Are there more of those clay things around? I'm looking at Arturo while I'm saying this.
We've cleared the grounds. This was the last place to look because I assumed all of you had this together. But this was an attack by Fizzle.
Yeah, I did imagine as such.
Does that mean that Fizzle is nearby?
Nearby and knows our
location. Where we are and knows how to get at least its summons into here.
So this is good though, because at least this wasn't some sort of secret location, with the headquarters for Court of Corvids or something. I mean, that would be devastating if Fizzle knew where that was. I mean, really?
Yeah.
That would be upsetting. That would be something that would take a moment for me, Remy
Yeah.
Ashwillo, to recover from.
That's a good
But
point,
luckily, that
Remy.
is not the case.
No. Still all the same, Remy. Maybe you wouldn't mind doing a quick scour of the perimeter of this area. Make sure there's no looming threats. Just
I mean, can I take Krug with me? Because apparently I can't slash these things with my sword, and Krug is very punchy.
Can we also look for some pants?
oh,
Well, I don't know. I mean, like, I kind of enjoyed seeing how adequate you look, Krug.
I appreciate that very much. Thank you.
Yeah, we can find you some pants.
Broke Jake.
Just the adequate is what made it, like not like impressive. No, you're
Well, I believe
adequate.
those are the words
To be
that
fair,
Krug
I
used.
started the adequate.
Yeah,
Perfectly adequate.
I know,
Krug's
I know,
canonically
it's just-
adequate area.
It's just still getting to me.
Yeah,
though.
it is very funny.
Um,
I
yeah,
also love
and-
that it didn't sound like an insult from Remy. It just sounded like an observation.
yes, if you feel necessary to go around doing another look, I'm going to be closing all of the portals in here temporarily. We're going to have a limitation of how we're going to be able to get in and out.
Cool.
Only Dr. Ravna is going to be able to let people out. That being said, I definitely want Dr. Ravna to look at you, Krug.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Can we do a scope around and find you pants first?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I think you do
probably
that.
also for the best.
Yeah, and Arturo, I would like to just follow you and help you with the closing briefly, if that's all the same to you.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Oh, Arturo, one more thing. We did get tapped by Dr. Ravna to go take care of a fire devil, like demon problem.
The possession.
Yes. Do you find our intention of staying here to deal with the possible fizzle thing more important, or to collect our things, do the tests on Krug? Are you still going by Krug?
Yeah.
Okay, on Krug, and then scurry away to take care of that. Like, what is the best use of our efforts?
I just want Dr. Ravna to do a quick check on Krug to make sure that he's completely okay. 2, if we need your help to coming back, guess what? We have these wonderful little beads that will get you back here immediately. So I think you adventuring out is going to be completely fine. I do want to close the portals and do a surround before we work on that, though.
Okay,
So
cool.
Absolutely.
Aye, Arturo.
Excuse me, I think that we're all forgetting someone.
Oh,
Cloaky?
of course,
Herring?
boss. You were so good back there. Thank you for all of the healing.
No, Cloaky.
Cloaky. Oh my God, is Cloaky okay?
I'm back, baby.
Hey.
Is he out of the cloak?
No. He's still in the cloak. He is
Okay.
back in his cloak, but you hear him in your head. He goes,
Oh, thank goodness.
"Oh God, having my body back. I honestly didn't think that I was gonna miss it, but man,
You look nothing like Krug now, correct?
God, having muscles is so nice. God, how does Krug handle it? Not having them.
I will accept that criticism from somebody as old and learned as yourself.
You can't hear him.
No, but he can feel it in his soul.
you can only hear Cloaky when you're touching the cloak.
Oh, damn it.
Now, Cookie, my darling, you will still be able to come provide your services outside of the cloak, correct?
I don't know. I haven't tried to.
Probably shouldn't. Just throwing that out there.
It shouldn't.
Oh, I still can't hear him. I'm sorry. I'm so used to Cloaky being outside of the thing.
Yeah.
It's been like 2 episodes and I'm already like reflexively responding.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of don't want to turn into that goo stuff that Krug was.
Oh
I
no,
don't
I don't want you to be goo either. But can I come in there?
Oh yeah. I mean, you still have the ability to come in.
Okay, well that's all that matters. Anyhow, let's go fight a demon.
Hell yeah.
Could we handle? I'm not. When we can't hear this, it's all good.
Well, you can hear me.
You can hear Moss.
Oh, was that
He said,
okay.
let's go find a demon.
Sure. Can we just clean up this moment first? I know the demon is pressing, but maybe a little bit of time to look into Krug.
look into Krug. That's disgusting, Robin.
It's not that hard right now. Like start poking the inside of my stomach.
Okay,
God.
Remy's gonna start poking inside of you.
Remy's been inside you.
Wait.
Hey everyone, look, I'm inside of Krug.
Jake, did Arturo walk away, or is he also still here waiting for us to disperse?
No. He left to go.
Okay,
do
yeah,
a
Robin's
tour.
going to realize that and run off after him so that we can have a little talk.
I'm gonna grab Remy's arm and drag him along to look for pants.
Yeah. So you and Robin and Arturo, you run up to Arturo and are
Yeah.
following him as he's going to the first portal.
Arturo, hi. In all honesty, I unless you know of something, I don't know how I can truly help closing the portals. I'd be happy to. I just wanted to speak to you away from Remy's ears about the location. Do you have plans long term for our safety here?
Well, the number one thing is that we have a huge power crystal that's inside this building. We can't just
Yeah.
abandon and leave it. We're more here of protection than we are for secrecy at this point.
Sure. Yeah, I guess maybe it's the nomad in me, but I had thoughts of moving house. I suppose it's as you say, we do need to keep this area fortified.
All of you are allowed to move where you want to move and need
Oh.
to move.
Of course. I would never think otherwise. I was more thinking of the greater family we have here. You know, I worry for these people, especially knowing that Fizzle is here now or knows of this place.
Well, from what we can tell, he just sent soldiers in.
Yeah.
I think it was more of a reconnaissance and an annoyance than it was anything else. I don't think he was really trying to penetrate this building. I think it was more of
I'm so glad
his,
Remy's not here for that one, especially.
more of testing his limits. But I think that might hopefully have backfired because we were being very lax with how we kept these doors open. So, and we're lucky now that we have these beads. We can close off all of the entrances and use beads to enter only, and then Dr. Ravna will have to be the one that opens a single door in and out and close it.
Sure. Do you have any idea by what means Fizzle might have learned of this location?
Like I said, we've been pretty lax.
Sure. I'm going in and
imagine that-
out, but I mean, like, what? Sorry.
Well, what I'm saying is that I'm sure Fizzle has eyes all over the place.
Yeah.
He has always been a master at crafting. So
yeah.
I imagine he's got something that he's able to keep an eye on the town. I'm sure that Fizzle is very much ingrained into the city itself.
That does make sense. I mean, you know, I would never hope, of course, that a Corvid could do such a thing, but part of me does wonder about organic spies, you know, living spies that were born of flesh, amongst our ranks. You probably got plans for it already, but you know, maybe it's worth just doing a little check-in on everyone, make sure that everyone is on the level here.
Well, I can't tell you what my plans are because secret's only kept with one person.
Sure. Well, most, maybe.
Well,
yeah. I understand.
The only time a secret is kept with two people is if one of them's dead. So let's just say that we're going to figure out a way to investigate that and look into that as well.
Of course. Thank you, Arturo. I do feel very safe under your leadership. I just had to quell some qualms in my brain. I feel I've done that. Unless you do need me, I think I'll be running back and seeing what we can learn about Krug. I don't like this, Arturo. I'm sure you don't either, but this feels very bad, this situation.
Them getting in or with Krug?
Them getting in. Honestly, Krug seems fine. And I would not be surprised if this turned into something of a boon in some ways, but that remains to be seen. No, I'm worried about Fizzle, mostly.
As am I.
Well, I wish I could say it were good to be in agreement. I'll see you.
Yes, soon, hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. Not too soon. Hopefully. Robin's gonna leave and run back to the office.
Krug and Remy, the two of you are walking around.
Yeah, so you're just like going to look like this now for a while, do you think?
Presumably, yeah. Does it
Oh,
bother
can
you?
you-
Like, honestly?
Can you check behind that curtain really quick?
Yep. I look behind the curtain.
Nothing?
No.
Okay. Cool.
Have I found pants? Jake.
No.
I take the curtain and wrap it around my waist.
Dr. Ravna,
thinking.
Dr. Ravna is literally following you and
Mhm.
and is walking in between questions that Remy is giving you. Dr. Ravna is asking questions. Okay, Krug, can you feel all your fingers and toes?
I can move them, but I can't feel these ones.
Okay.
I wiggle the muddy ones.
Okay. What did you see while you were in the goo?
I think I died or got close or something. I was in what's it called? The name, the plane, the boneyard?
Oh, you think you were in the boneyard?
That's what I think, yeah. I think I was in the boneyard. Aurora was there, I think.
Strange. Aurori in the boneyard. That doesn't quite make sense, but it's fine.
I mean, I was surrounded by souls. I mean, I'm making assumptions. I was surrounded by invisible shapes of people, and there was red particulate falling from the sky and kind of like revealing their outline. And beneath only my feet there was sand, and beneath only Aurora's feet there was water. And the rest of everything was just a black void. And
when you say
I didn't look like this.
When you said the red powder, she kind of like brushes off off of their shoulder, and you see this red powder kind of like this.
Yeah, and I kind of pick some up and like rub it between my fingers.
That was the remnants of the terracotta soldiers.
Ah.
So something that was happening in our world transferred over to yours.
That seems like a reasonable guess.
If you're saying that you think you died, you didn't like end up signing some sort of contract or anything, because Mostly Magnificent, when she said she died, she signed the contract, and now we have to do stuff.
No.
Did Aurora make you sign a contract?
Aurora doesn't hold people to their promises. He expects them to just keep their promises. He doesn't really do contracts.
But
no contracts then?
You spoke to him.
Yeah, yes.
About?
It couldn't really say much. Well, first of all, he told me that I'm dumb, which is totally reasonable. I kind of am a little bit dumb. But after he got done telling me that I needed to be less dumb, he told me that there's an imbalance of power. He also looked a little bit sick. And I know saying that is weird, because that's not how... It's a Rory. It's a deity. Well, how would he be anything aside from imperfect health? We talked about using the tools around you. We talked about... He was eating an apple.
Dr. Ravna rolls a natural 20 on her knowledge religion.
Their knowledge.
Why do I fuck Dr. Ravna's like pronouns up so much?
Are you basing it on you're basing it on a character, like a vampire character that exists in fiction, aren't you? Oh no.
Because the fictional character that it was based off was actually a man. Ugh!
I love that.
Jonas, you're muted.
Jake just has a certain kind of sexism where he thinks all doctors are girls. Like it's it's a common thing. Just assumes
You know what
the
it
doctors
was?
are women. You know.
You know what it was? It's because I gave them a visual aspect of having feminine features, right?
Sure.
Sure.
And that's just something.
And when we first played, I had them as they, them. I never assigned a gender to them whatsoever. And then I think we screwed up like once or twice, and then it somehow that stuck.
Just worked
but
its
not-
way into your brain.
It's so frustrating. Anyways,
Snowballed.
they got a natural 20 with their knowledge religion, and as you mentioned, Irori looking sick and eating an apple, Rory, Dr. Ravner goes, what did he look better after he ate the apple?
Yeah. He didn't eat the whole thing, though. He looked... Oh, hold on. Out of character. Did he look completely better? Did I notice anything wrong?
He looked normal. He looked perfectly normal.
He didn't eat the whole thing, but by the time he was finished, he looked normal, and then he gave me the last piece. Which, by the way, was weird. It went bad real fast. Maybe that's why I look like this. I kind of like pick at the clay in my stomach.
Have you ever heard of Idun?
Religion?
Go for it.
What's I done? I don't know. What is you done?
Oh boy, that's not great. I'm gonna use your point. I don't want to be bad at religion. Oh yeah. That is 17 plus. 9?
9. 17 plus 9, so 20.
Yep.
26.
26. Yes,
26,
thank you.
Yeah.
Idun, Idunn, Idun,
Mhm.
is a demigod who takes care of the tree of life, which grows apples, which the gods feed off of. And that is how gods keep their power.
I do know. I mean, I guess the basics.
Well, if Irori was eating an apple and was coming back after eating the apple, it must have been from the tree of life. That explains that, and would explain if you ate a piece and came back, that would explain that as well. But the only thing that's confusing to me is why would Irori wait that long? That not only his power was waning, but his health?
Maybe it is a sparse resource right now for some reason. Maybe that is part of the power imbalance?
Maybe.
Now this is complete rumor, and I don't think we should all know this.
Okay,
And
I'll walk away.
Dr. Ravna looks at Remy and
I'll plug my ears. La 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 la.
It's rumor that gods can be killed if they haven't fed from the tree.
So if the tree or the fruit of the tree, if they're deprived of that, they become vulnerable to something. Do you mean vulnerable to like getting trampled by a horse, or do you mean vulnerable to like ultimate legendary weapons crafted by multitudes of archmages from all around the world? Vulnerable.
I mean, it's only a rumor. It's not like I have written history of events that's happened, but there are stories.
Sideways glance at that specific thing.
I mean, because that's what they like. That's what they get most of their knowledge from, is like written,
right?
And they're just like, but there are stories about deities kidnapping Idun and letting the tree and stealing from the tree for themselves, while the other gods become weakened and they must find Idun. And there's a lot of interesting stories in that aspect. That it happens, and it's usually as a clash, and it's always considered to be a true space that neither god can hurt each other in that world. It's almost like a peace treaty, is my understanding, which means that if something happened, either someone broke a treaty or it's a mortal that is dealing this. If this is this is pure speculation.
Where did you hear this?
Which part?
I mean, each part.
I've read these things.
Ah,
There's stories upon stories about the gods.
fair.
Religion is quite fascinating.
I agree.
I'm sorry, everyone. I forgot to close my eyes. I can read lips.
Well, Remy, I'll be completely honest with you. I'm less worried about you and more worried about Moss. Knowing that.
Yeah.
Oh no. So you're
Moss
telling
can't-
me that
Moss
I need
can't
to
read
keep a
lips.
secret?
Not a secret so much as just don't tell her.
So don't
It's not a
tell-
secret. It's not a secret. It's not like she's gonna ask you, "Hi, Remy, do you know about the god, the demigod Idon, who takes care of the tree of life that keeps the life source of all deities?" I don't think she's going to say that.
Hi, Remy. I'm kidding.
Well, if she knew all of that already, I think she would know the rest of it anyway. So yeah, I think we'll be okay. As long as she doesn't mention apples or trees or life or power or deities or it doesn't say I don't know, because that kind of sounds like I don't.
Oh,
As long as all of those things don't happen, I think we are going to be okay.
I don't think I have a ritual to make them forget any of that.
Hey, Dr. Abner, if you ever do find a ritual to make me forget important things, I will help you turn it into an elixir and I will drink it every day.
Well, either way, it's just rumor. It's just what I have come to know and understand. But the thing about this is that if Aurora was sick, either they were in a hunger thing and specifically not eating, or it's become a limited resource.
So do you think, rumor-wise, do you think that one of the other deities, either for malicious purposes or otherwise, might have kidnapped Aiden?
If a single deity were to do that, every single other deity would go after them and end their existence as a whole. So I very much doubt that.
So you think it might be like a faction of deities, like working together?
A faction. I'm curious to see if it's affected any as of right now we know it. I shouldn't say no, gosh, that's not very scientific of me. As of right now, our hypothesis is that it has affected at least a lawful god of Aurora. If it has affected any other deities, then we might also understand that. If it has affected an evil deity.
Do you think that we could get, Robin to talk to Gozray and then I don't think I would be able to talk to Kazutal just because, her and I haven't vibed recently, and literally it was like just the one time. But maybe, well, hold on. And Remy like steps to the side and just like looks around and is like, hello, Jaguar lady who gave me a cool sword.
are you saying this out loud?
Yeah.
You call Kazutal Jaguar lady?
Well, no, yes, it's kind of, habit. I didn't know what her name was at first, and I just kept calling her Jaguar lady. So, Jaguar lady, hello. It is Remy Ashwillo, your faithful. What is the word, Krug, for when you are, when you fall? What is that?
Champion?
Yes. No, yes, I am your faithful champion. It is me. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think so. It's all good.
If you all have the means in which I will say I can't imagine that they're going to be forthright with this information, but if we can meet or speak with these deities and they say a word very that chimes in Krug's head. If we can speak to them and find information out, we might be able to infer this. And Krug, that word infer burns in your ears.
I mean, sure. Now is actually as good a time as any, I think, to get Moss the Magnificent to talk to Asmodeus without it being like suspicious, because the fire demon that we are going to take care of, I mean, I think is directly related to business in the contract that Moss the Magnificent signed with Asmodeus in the first place. So, I mean, that way, as long as somebody else does the talking and I don't have to be involved, we might be able to get Moss the Magnificent to have a meeting with Asmodeus without catching on to the whole Tree of Life, apples stuff. I'm gonna have a really hard time with this. I'm so
Look.
sorry. I should have closed my eyes. I wasn't thinking.
I don't know. I don't know where a good place to start is, but talking to Asmodeus immediately might not be the best choice. Because if Asmodeus is involved, do you genuinely think that he's not going to pick up on what's going on, even if Moss does the smoothest? I mean, definitely doesn't know. But the thing I'm trying to get across.
How will Asmodeus catch on if Moss herself doesn't know?
I'm just saying to what Remy was saying, which is that we should talk to Asmodeus, which would mean that Moss would have to know, because how are we going to talk to?
No, Moss the Magnificent. We just say, hey, we're about to go take care of the fire demon. Can you get some more information from Asmodeus?
And then we ask her a ton of questions afterwards.
Be like, what did he look like? Was he still sexy? Is he still kind of your dad? You know, all of those questions.
And you don't think Moss would pick up on that?
Well, if I'm the one asking the questions.
After the fact, I don't think it matters. We could tell her the truth after.
Maybe.
Remy has like joined the side where like Dr. Ravna is like standing, and we're both just like inching closer and closer to Krug. You know.
Look, Krug, I think this is actually for her protection, not anything else. I think if she were to go there with information that could possibly put her in danger, that is not what we want to do. But if we can send her in, speak, get some more information about this shadow demon, by the way.
Oh, shadow demon. Yeah, sorry. I've been saying fire demon.
It's okay. And then when Moss comes out, we say, hey, by the way, Moss, there's some stuff going on. How did Asmodeus look?
All right.
Unless
I will go. I'll get Robin. Robin can go talk to Ghostray, and the two of you can take care of Moss the Magnificent. Sound good?
Fair.
Works for me.
And also, we can get Krug real pants. Break.
The real pants would be great.
Dr. Ravna's like, you can borrow one of my dresses.
Sure. Yeah.
You can maybe rip it. And anyways, actually, we will start next episode with these conversations. We'll end a little bit early today.
I was preparing my role-playing shop so hard.
Well, now you have a week to prepare for that. You have a week to prepare for how Krug and Dr. Ravna is going to try and convince you to talk to Daddy Asmodeus and not find out that they're trying to figure out what's going on.
This is hella Shakespearean, I gotta say.
Next week is when we have the guest.
No, week after.
No, week after.
Oh, week after. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Jake earlier said not this week, but next, which he meant like not a week from today, but a next after.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
sure.
yeah.
Sure.
2 weeks from now.
Mm-hmm.
Which was
Great,
we said
cool.
was the 23rd.
Yeah, 23rd.
Yeah. So
Sweet.
the 23rd, and then the 30th, we are at PaizoCon, where everyone's gonna be playing level 20th characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta sit down and make that.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, you all have to figure that one out.
Wait, are we playing? Did we decide that we're gonna play these characters or different characters?
Different.
Okay.
Different.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
100%
playing
different.
Blue Jay, the
What
evil
should I
gnome.
play?
Ooh, I gotta start figuring out what I want to play.
Yeah.
Is it
I've been playing a barbarian in my home game, and they are so fun.
Yeah,
They-
Barbarian was my main like playtest character, and that
They
was kinda
wreck shit.
Well, you played a barbarian in the last PaizoCon, remember?
I did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the like girl with the crazy makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
cool.
I
Yeah,
didn't-
that Steve Larson book.
I didn't get a chance to like really like rage with her though.
No, not really. There was it was a fun, but it's going to be a trial for the heroes, is what we're going to be doing.
Cool.
20th
is it-
level.
I forget, is it set in this world?
No.
Cool.
Should I do level 20 improvised weapon fighter?
Wait. Oh my god, that would be really fun.
It's gonna
That
be
would
Jackie
fun
Chan.
as heck.
Jake, we could
Kicking chairs at people.
with what we've set up in our world, we could be from this world though, couldn't we?
Yeah, if you
Because
want
of
to.
portals. I mean, I don't know that I want to. I'm just, I like to open my mind to the possibilities.
Basically, whatever's going to happen in that episode is not going to be canon to our world. Is really
Sure.
what I'm trying to say. Is
Yeah.
you
It will be unrelated from this continuity.
in the charity event that we did, the group that we were in was a part of Project Magpie. So that which is a part of Court of Corvids, but is something we haven't really explored yet. So yeah. Anyways, let's go around saying our goodbyes. Let's start the opposite direction. Let's start with Krug.
I'm Krug, playing Krug Claudel the monk.
You
Don't
gonna
forget
keep that a secret?
No. I was just about to say, in the Discord, I'm gonna export my character sheet because it's on my phone right now, and then I'll post it to the Discord before I leave to go see my mommy for Mother's Day. Don't forget to wish your mothers Happy Mother's Day, if that's a thing that you celebrate. And then so if you guys want to check out the character sheet, it'll be there in a bit.
Awesome. Then that's gonna be William.
Yeah. Hi, I've been William. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at kwilliamwhite. Again, I have some shows that I did for QueueTimes in the past, and one of them got switched to the Glass Beach Band Twitch channel, and we'll return to that pretty soon. As you can see, this is the second week in a row where I'm sitting up, so that's pretty substantial.
Mhm.
Yeah, things are going well, I think. I'm feeling pretty good. There's still some like tightness and a little bit of aching in my back, but that's like how I've felt for the past 10 years. So I'm kind of back to that. And now my movement forward is I want to try to undo all of like the bad that has happened to my back for the past 10 years and see if I can actually get some increased like quality of life back. That would be wonderful. So anywho, that's going on. I do a show on the Glass Beach Twitch channel on Saturdays at noon Pacific, where I do listen alongs. The next one that I'm going to do is with Pink Shift. That's this next Saturday. We have t-shirts that are on sale today. Like this is the last day. This is for Glass Beach. The link
in the
just
chat.
got posted in the chat. And getting the shirt automatically enters you into a raffle, and you can also get more raffles, tickets, and stuff like that separately. It's all the money is going towards Project NIA, which is a community outreach organization specifically for youth and minors to like help their communities. They have a huge defund and abolish the police like section of their organization, and they do like a lot of great work, and the founders of it are all abolitionists and stuff. So it's a cool organization, and the money is split between that and some organizers in the Minneapolis community who are on the ground and helping get funds exactly where they need to go. So that's all very cool. That's ending tonight. So today's the last day that can do that. Yeah, so do it. I think everything's going well. I was about to say something, and Krug said something about Mother's Day, and I'm going to echo. Absolutely, reach out to your mom for Mother's Day, unless your mom is anything like my mom and Molly's mom. Then if you must, reach out just to say Happy Mother's Day so that you don't hear about it. And
I texted her, and that's all.
It's same thing. I did the same thing.
One of my moms the same.
And I'm with you. I'm with you, and I'm with you.
Yeah, actually, fun thing is that William and I many moons ago realized that we both have like exact same mom and personality and name.
And the same name. And it's not a very common name.
No, it's a very rare name. It's really weird. Yep.
not even remotely compared to either of you, but I told my mom, I was like, hey, I can't come down Sunday. Can I come over Saturday? And her response was, I thought you didn't believe in Mother's Day.
What?
And she's
Yeah,
like,
Jake, you're an atheist. You don't
she's
believe
like,
in Mother's Day.
well, no, because I always say that it's a Hallmark gift,
Sure.
a Hallmark holiday, that it's not a real
Mhm.
holiday.
Oh, oh, yeah.
I mean, to be fair,
it's. I
To
mean,
be fair.
it is.
yeah. To be fair, yeah, you can say
It-
that about
it
like, a lot of
definitely
holidays,
is.
and it's totally true. Yeah, but hey, if your mom wants some attention on Mother's Day and deserves such attention from you, it's a nice thing to do.
And I did.
Mhm.
And it was just super funny to me that she was just like, I expected nothing because and I was like, I am accomplishing many things as a son, which is managing expectations.
You can come back around to me, but there's a band called Short Fictions that did a Mother's Day
Mm.
tweet that I want to read out loud because I
yeah, go for
think
it.
it is hilarious.
Maybe we want to end on that. Is it a good tone
Yeah.
to end the stream on? You think, or do you want to read it now?
You can end on it. I need to find it first.
Cool.
Okay, well then that leaves us to Jonas.
Hello, my name is Jonas. I'm on Twitter at Jonas Newhouse. Technically, I'm also in a band, Glass Beach. Found my water bottle with the sticker on it. We're Glass Beach Band everywhere. Our website is glassbeach.band. I also do some streams on the Glass Beach Band Twitch channel, which you can see in the chat there, posting recently. We do music streams Mondays and Fridays. We do assorted streams periodically. Right now, Tuesdays and Wednesdays are our consistent gaming days. And I am currently playing my first playthrough of Bloodborne on Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Pacific, and my first playthrough of Disco Elysium on Wednesdays at 5 p.m. Pacific. Both phenomenal games so far that I'm really loving. So if you're ever looking for a good place to hang out on those days and observe and chat with me through those first-time experiences, it is a very lovely little community that we are cultivating over there. So we'd love to have you hanging out, and that is twitch.tv/glassbeachband. And of course, on Saturdays on that very same channel, William's doing their incredible listen along series that they talked about earlier, where they have Pink Shift on this week. Yeah, that's the big stuff. And please order those Abolish the Police shirts today. The money's going to a great cause. They're really, really good looking shirts, and we would appreciate the assistance in using those to raise a good amount of money.
Awesome.
William.
Well, no,
no, that's right. Yeah.
How could you forget me, Jonas?
Well, my brain
got excited.
It's fine. I haven't been in Final Fantasy in a while. I'm easily forgettable now.
It's more I'm easily forgetting.
I'm kidding. Hi, my name is Molly McIsaac. You can find me across the internet at Molly McIsaac. That's Isaac with 2 A's and Mick on the front. Except for here on Twitch, where I'm Night Glimmer. Or you can find me on the ye old TikTok, which is my latest obsession until my executive dysfunction makes me fizzle out and not do things. We'll see how long that takes. You can find me there at the Witch Review, REVUE. I do have a personal account under Molly McIsaac, but mostly I just post old videos of me meeting Adam Driver so that I can relive them over and over again. That's all.
Awesome. William, end us off.
All right. Again, this is a band. This is like an indie band. I just want you to know that. The tweet reads, rating all our moms. My mom, super driven, shreds the viola, 10 out of 10. Nick's mom, smokes weed and gives me beer and pie every time I come over, 10 out of 10. Ryan's mom, lets us record in her house, 10 out of 10. Alex Martin's mom, stone cold fox, 10 out of 10. Alex B's mom, kind of hot but very Catholic, 9 out of 10.
Kind of hot but very Catholic.
I love that.
Oh, I love short fictions.
What I will say is like my new favorite thing on the internet is that like in our age range is girls being like, oh, don't mess with me, I'll fuck your dad.
Yeah.
I'll be your new stepmom.
Yeah.
It's like the millennial threat. It makes me so happy.
It is definitely I think a more I don't know. It is a more epic evolution of the Yo Mama style of humor from the 2000s.
I was out to lunch with my girlfriend like about a month ago, and these like I was in Texas, and these like very like blonde, judgy girls were like staring at me and obviously talking about me. because look at me. And I was like, those girls are totally talking shit about me. And my girlfriend just looked me in the eyes and was like, go up to them and say you're going to fuck their dads. And I was like, what? And they were like, no, you have that energy. You can be their new stepmom. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Nice. I love it. I think that is the perfect way to end it. Just remember.
And that was a tweet from an indie band.
Yeah.
Just remember. If you're a dick, we'll all fuck your dad. All right. Bye,
And
everyone.
that's a promise.
Well,
And I'll
be
go
your
last.
stepmom.